Hare Krishna to all dear devotees. Hare Krishna Dev Shakti Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All great to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Mataji, whenever you're ready, you can please start, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayana Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nasta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhavati Uttama Sloke Bhakti Bhavati Naishtake. Hare Krishna to all the assembled devotees. Today we'll be reading from Canto 10, Chapter 8. Lord Krishna shows the universal form, starting with text 32. One day, while Krishna was playing with his small playmates, including Balaram and other sons of the Gopas, all his friends came together and lodged a complaint to Mother Yashoda. Mother, they submitted, Krishna has eaten earth. Text 33. Upon hearing this from Krishna's playmates, Mother Yashoda, who was always full of anxiety over Krishna's welfare, picked Krishna up with her hands to look into his mouth and chastise him. Her eyes fearful, she spoke to her son as follows. Text 34. Dear Krishna, why are you so restless that you have eaten dirt in a solitary place? This complaint has been lodged against you by all your playmates, including your elder brother Balaram. How is this? Text 35. Lord Krishna replied, My dear mother, I have never eaten dirt. All my friends complaining against me are liars. If you think they are being truthful, you can directly look into my mouth and examine it. Text 36. Mother Yashoda challenged Krishna, If you have not eaten earth, then open your mouth wide. When challenged by his mother in this way, Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda, to exhibit pastimes like a human child, opened his mouth. Although the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, who is full of all opulences, did not disturb his mother's parental affection, his opulence was automatically displayed. For Krishna's opulence is never lost at any stage, but is manifest at the proper time. Text 37 to 39. When Krishna opened his mouth wide by the order of Mother Yashoda, she saw within his mouth all moving and non-moving entities, outer space, and all directions, along with mountains, islands, oceans, the surface of the earth, the blowing wind, fire, the moon, and the stars. She saw the planetary systems, water, light, air, sky, and creation by transformation of Ahankar. She also saw the senses, the mind, sense perception, and the three qualities, goodness, passion, and ignorance. She saw the time allotted for the living entities. She saw natural instinct and the reactions of karma. And she saw desires and different varieties of bodies, moving and non moving. Seeing all these aspects of the cosmic manifestation, along with herself and Vrindavan Dham, she became doubtful and fearful of her son's Nitya. Text 40. Mother Yashoda began to argue within herself. Is this a dream, or is it an illusory creation by the external energy? Has this been manifested by my own intelligence, or is it more mystic power of my child? Text 41. Therefore, let me surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead and offer my obeisances unto him, who is beyond the conception of human speculation, the mind, activities, words, and arguments, who is the original cause of this cosmic manifestation, by whom the entire cosmos is maintained, and by whom we can conceive of its existence. Let me simply offer my obeisances, for he is beyond my contemplation, speculation, and meditation. He is beyond all of my material activities. 642. It is by the influence of the Supreme Lord's Maya that I am wrongly thinking that Nanda Maharaj is my husband and that Krishna is my son. And that because I am the queen of Nanda Maharaj, all the wealth of cows and calves are my possessions, and all the cowherd men and their wives are my subjects. Actually, I also am eternally subordinate to the Supreme Lord. He is my ultimate shelter. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you, Devshakti Mataji, for speaking reading the translations. Thank you all for joining this morning for the Bhagavatam class. We'll start with the prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurulmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabho Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So today we are continuing the section in the chapter 8. Lord Krishna shows the universal form within his mouth. This chapter is falls from the 10th canto, where all the beautiful Krishna Leelas are described. So initially the baby Leelas, where Krishna's are described, and then this section from chapter 6 onwards, and also including this chapter 8, going on till chapter, I think, a few more chapters, covers the Pauganda Leela of Krishna, where of his age from 6 years to 10 years. And in that, a lot of the pastimes are being described. This particular Leela is referred to as Mrida Bhakshana Leela in the Gita, Bhagavat Subodhini by Gauranga Darshan Das Prabhuji. And this whole pastime has happened in the Gokula, because throughout the childhood of Krishna and Nanda Maharaj and all the families of the Gokula of the cowherd families, they move from different, like Vrindavan, Gokula, Mathura. So, but particularly this particular pastime happens in Gokula, where the Lord eats Mother Earth dirt, and then Mother Yashoda sees the universal form. This pastime happens in the Yashoda Ghat at Gokul. Even today, when we visit Gokul, we can see that ghat. Um, okay. So far, all these leelas that were happened are are mixed with the Aishwarya. The whereas this particular pastimes onwards, they are presented without any mixture with the Aishwarya, Lord's the energy. But they are either whether they are mixed with the Aishwarya or unmixed, they are still always are blissful for us to listen and revered by heard and remembered by the revered devotees of the Lord. And text 32, this section begins with the friends and the brother Balarama of Lord Krishna. When they were playing, they see Krishna eating dirt, and so they, for the for well-being of Krishna, they come to Yashoda and they complain to her, saying that Krishna has eaten dirt. So Mother Yashoda, as for her maternal affection, she gets worried about Krishna, because and then because he's eating dirt, as any other mother would get scared for the baby. So she immediately picks him up to chastise him. And then at that moment, Krishna also is feared, and then he starts bouncing his eyes in different directions out of fear. Seeing this fear in Krishna's face, then Mother Yashoda also gets little anxious, and also now actually she got worried, but now seeing Krishna, she also gets bit feared, and then she does not beat him, because first, the moment she picks Krishna up, the first thought for him is that he will get beaten up. So, but because of this exchange of emotion, which is so beautifully explained, that seeing Krishna's fear, Mother Yashoda also gets feared, and she doesn't not beat him. So then next in text 33, um, Krishna says, Yashoda says that, oh, unsteady, restless boy, what have you done? Like, so far in the previous sections, we have seen that the gopis complain to Yashoda about Krishna stealing the butter, but she does not get angry with him. So this particular Leela also is arranged so that the anger within Mother Yashoda is awakened. So this is all the transcendental pastimes to mm, awaken the anger of Mother Yashoda. And then Mother Yashoda, she starts chastising him, saying that, why are you eating this dirt? Like, there are so many sweets in our home, that are you not able to eat them? Like, why are you having to go and eat the dirt? So like this, Mother Yashoda starts chastising him. This is to show the maternal affection towards Krishna. And then Krishna, even though he is the Lord, he puts this innocence in as any other child of that age, that like when mother is scolding, he becomes so scared or feared. And the beautifully, like how he moves his eyes in fear. So this is all the exchange of transcendental ecstasy of a motherly affection. And then to this, Krishna, he replies saying that, dear mother, I have not eaten the dirt. My friends are liars. So, and then in order to ascertain that his stance, he says, if you want, you can check my examine my mouth. So this is how he challenges Yashoda and puts her in confusion. And then he opens his mouth wide. So this beautiful expression is like where Krishna opens his mouth, is like a blue lotus blossomed, and then Mother Yashoda, who is in anger, her anger is referred to as the rays from the slight rays from the sun. Um, that's a beautiful analogy, also given in the Bhagavad Subodhini. And then in this text 36, um, uh, uh, even here, like even though Krishna, he is behaving like a child and saying that his friends are rather telling lies, that and he's not eaten the dirt. So he's you see, like any small child, to cover up their act, they sometimes say lies. So similarly, as in Krishna, now instead of him, for him to protect his stance, he is just throwing the blame on his friends. So this all in a material world, like it happens. But when Krishna, being the Lord, even though even when he appears as a child, his speaking these lies should not be mistaken for any other, like a material world, that lies that are being said, even by a child. Prabhupada, he's referring that in Shastras, it's referred as Tadana Bhayan Mityoktir Vatsalya Rasa Poshika. So this means that a child speaks lies. For sometimes, for example, the child might have done something, but yet they deny that they have done so. This is ordinary, that normal in a material world. But when it comes to in relation to Krishna, such activities are done only to endo ecstasy, a transcendental ecstasy for a devotee. Just it's more for in this particular pastime, for transcendental ecstasy, for a motherly affection. So it should not be confused for with any other lies for material world. And for Yashoda, or any devotee like Yashoda, to attain this position, to have this exchange with the Lord of ecstatic position, bhavas, uh, happens only through Krita Punya Punjaha. That is also mentioned in the later chapter 12 of Bhagavatam. So for them to attain such position, to have these exchanges with the Lord, happens only after many many births of doing devotional service. And they have accumulated vast pious activities through these lives, and as associating in the devotional service with the Lord. Um, yeah, and yeah, even though like the boys, they are not who are the friends of the Lord, even though they speak the lies, it should not be. We should never accuse them. Um, Even devotees, we should never accuse them, like even if we have a doubt that they're speaking lies or something, but we should not accuse them, because they are in such an elevated position um, in bhakti. Mm, because they have reached that elevated position because of tapasya brahmacharyena samena cha damena cha, because of their great austerities. And then next, in yeah, so here the playful activities that are performed by the Lord are referred to as Krida Manuja Balakaha. So this opulence, which is Avyahata Aishwarya, this opulence is never lost, even though Krishna appears as a child, or in different stages of his childhood, that he performs this kridas to as a balaka. And then this actually pastimes is also supported by the which is also a service by the Aishwarya Shakti, the opulence, one of the opulences of the Lord. So these are supported by this one of the energies, that is Aishwarya powers, which are performed in the Vraja pastimes. These powers always remain near to Krishna and help him perform these pastimes. So, this Aishwarya Shakti is always looking for an opportunity to serve the Lord, and at the same time, making sure that there is no disturbance in the sweetness. So, if you see, every pastime is so sweet even after hearing many times, we always relish these pastimes. So it's because of this Aishwarya Shakti which is helping, making sure that these pastimes are always having that sweetness in them. And even in the Trinavarta pastime, when we see Krishna as a baby, he becomes so heavy, even for like a demon who himself would be having lot of strength. He could not carry the Krishna, who is as a small boy. Um, this heaviness is coming from the Aishwarya Shakti. So this opulence is giving that all these pastimes, like to give that Shakti, so that the devotees can have the ecstatic experience from these pastimes. So the same Shakti in this pastime, where like the Lord has eaten dirt, is giving the manifesting the universe within his mouth. So when Krishna asked Yashoda to investigate, to see her, like to make sure that he's not telling lies, he challenges Yashoda to to verify whether he has eaten the dirt, and by checking his mouth. So when he opens the mouth, so the Aishwarya Shakti now manifests the universe within the Lord's mouth. Mm, so now when Krishna challenges Yashoda, then he starts then she looks at his mouth, and then what she sees is like not just the dirt, but rather she sees the entire creation, like the non-moving entities, like the outer space within the universe, and then different directions like mountains and islands, oceans, wind, moon, and then the different stars and planets that are there in the universe, and even in this earth, the different elements like water, light, sky, even the senses like the mind, our sense perception, the elements, and even the three gunas like sattva, tamo, rajagunas, and the mind's desires, and so on. So definitely she's, by seeing all this in her sons, because she is in vatsalya, maternal affection for her, she's not seeing Krishna as the Lord, but as her innocent child, and she's overwhelmed and scared now. From anger, she's now overwhelmed with fear and scared. And after that, after seeing all this, she even sees herself in Vrindavana. And then after seeing all this, she, from anger, her emotion changed into being doubtful. And as any other mother, then she also now started become fearful for her son, because after seeing all this in the child's mouth. And this beyond this, then she sees even her vision goes all the way to the Krishna's belly, within his belly. So the same whatever she's seeing, she's also seeing in Krishna's belly. So this is explained more in the chapter 14 of Bhagavatam, of this canto, by in the Brahma's prayers section, where she sees the whole universe within his belly as well, simultaneously. This again is all articulated through the Aishwarya Shakti of the Lord. Um, Yeah. So then, after seeing this, Yashoda, she started contemplating, uh, because she's now started. She's becoming more fearful of this situation. So then, she's thinking, "Is this a dream? Am I dreaming with my eyes open, or is this some again spell of Deva Maya, where like a simple woman like this is able to see all this? So is this some kind of delusion?" So these all thoughts are going on in her mind, and then next she thinks like, oh, is this some kind of buddhi moha, where my mental derangement is, my mind thinking all these, and again, am I, as a simple woman, a village woman, am I able to even fit to think about all this? Am I in a good health? Am I become some a mental disease? So she started becoming like, she started thinking all these thoughts are coming into her head. And then next she thinks, is this something caused by yoga, atma yoga, where like a mystic power from my son, that because of which I'm seeing this? And then she remembers what Gargamuni had told, that Krishna is has the qualities of Narayana. And then is this Atma Yoga, or like the mystic power that's coming from my son, that's making me see these things. Then again, her maternal love takes over, and she says, like, she thinks again, like, oh my, Krishna becomes hungry, thirsty, naughty at the same time. So how can he have give me this power to see? So she's going, her mind is going between so many different thoughts, and then finally she says, no, 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 this is this cannot be, or this would be something like a last reason that could ever happen. And then, because for her child, like Krishna as a child is taking over, like, and then she decided that instead of all this, let me stop and then pray for Lord Narayana himself, for her son's welfare, because now at this point she started of becoming fearful for her son. And then, in this all confusion, she thought there's only one solution, is to start meditating upon Lord Narayana himself. And then she started offering obeisances to Lord Narayana.
Hare
Um,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna.
okay. And then, so Mother Yashoda, she is offering obeisances to Narayana's lotus feet by saying Pranatasmi Tat Padam. So similarly, how Mother Yashoda, how she's taking shelter of Lord Narayana, for us, when we are in some kind of problem where our mind also cannot find any reason like why this is happening, or find a solution like what to be done. So the our also our situation also, we have to take the shelter, take give takes shelter of the Lord, and this is how we can make our position secure, or even and get some mental, like, similarly how Yashoda is going through, her mind is going through so many different thoughts, like why this is happening. So similarly, we also, all in life, we face so many situations where our mind is so bewildered with the different challenges that the situation is posing to us. So in order to be able to come to like a like calm our mind, so we can think on how to deal with the situation. So our the first step, that as to address that situation for us also, is to first takes shelter of the Lord and surrender to him and pray to him. um, and then Mother Yashoda, she is saying that to the Lord, that my Lord, you are the my son's maintainer and protector. Mm, this my ignorant thinking of me as my mother, as a mother, is like giving me all these different thoughts. So in this way, Yashoda, in this mood, she speaks, and then she's saying, I'm thinking that I am the mother of Krishna, I'm the wife of Nanda, and I'm the queen of Gopas and Gopis and the Godana. And but that's not true. My original position is I'm the eternal servant of the Lord, who is my ultimate shelter. So this is how Mother Yashoda is approaching the lotus feet of the Lord. So when in our personal life also, when the situation we are in doesn't seem logical, or doesn't we don't understand, like, oh, I'm doing everything, but why this is not working, or I'm being nice, but why this other person is not being nice. Sometimes there is no logical reason why things are happening to us, even though we have done everything, like I have done my best foot forward, or my like but I'm still not getting a job, or I'm doing studying well, or I'm having not getting enough good marks in my exams. So like things like that, there'll be like, we think, okay, I'm doing everything, but there is no logical reasoning why things are not working in our favor. So similarly, like how Yashoda Mata, she now stopped thinking logically, but just surrendering herself to the Lord and giving in. Similarly, we also have to take this inspiration and lesson, and to apply to our life. Um, okay, I think I have covered all the points. Um, yeah, thank you all for joining. Please excuse me for if I have done any, like if I miss said anything. Uh, mm, Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Shyama Dulari Mataji.
Thank
Wonderful
you,
classes.
Swapna Pita. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.